All right, guys, what's up? All right, guys, what's up? Thanks for the guy. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so let me just get started right here. Basically, we had a 5-1 day yesterday. It was a very good day as far as for basketball. We did have. Let me just show you. So here we go. So basically, yesterday we had the Warriors -2.5. Jalen Williams for 15 points. Zach LaVine for 15. That cashed for us. Then we had Bain. I did not share the Bain one, but we had him for, I think, 31 PRAs. This dude went off. He had like 49 points or something. And that was because one of the guys was injured on his team. So, anyway, we had Bain for 4 assists, Trey Young for 8, and Stephen Curry for 20. So that one hit. I gave this one away for free. It was on, if you have not done so, guys, go to the link in the description, click on free. It's literally free. It's we gave away one for free yesterday, and it was the Pistons -8.5, and that cashed easily. And then we had the Warriors -11.5. That cashed easily as well. And then we had the Kings. This was a blowout. We won with the Kings. And then the only one, which actually wasn't even shared. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Almighty? For sure, man. So this one was the only one. I'm still going to count it as a loss, even though it was in the Discord. It wasn't shared publicly unless you were in the Discord. But this one hit for us, and this one did not. I think they only lost by 1 or 2 points. It was a close game, and that's because Morant. Usually, you got to be very careful with these guys, man. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them, but somehow they get away with flagging Morant as out, even though they didn't even mark him as questionable. So you got to be very careful with this team. I don't know how they get away with that. So, for example, he would not be questionable at all. And then all of a sudden, right before the game starts, they'll say he's out. They've done that several times this season. And that's what happened exactly yesterday. It was too late to cash out. So I left it in there. It is what it is. I did have a chance to cash out, actually, but I just left it alone. We win and we win. Yeah, Bob. Thanks, man. We had a great day yesterday for sure on these plays for sure. So for coming over, guys, I appreciate that. I'm going to give you guys, I did share over there on TikTok that I had one of these plays. I didn't show the slip. I can't show the slips over there. I can't really talk freely over there. If you haven't done so, guys, make sure you subscribe right here first. I'm going to share the slip right here. This is the first one that I shared over there, which is the Pacers money line. I like it for many reasons. The big one being that the Rockets have a lot of injuries, and also the Rockets played yesterday and they traveled, and now they're in the Pacers, and Pacers are a lot better at home. Let me just take another quick glance at the injuries. So let's take a look here. Where is this? Indiana. I just want to confirm the injuries. I did this earlier today, but I want to confirm it. You can see they have Thompson is questionable, Brooks is questionable, Sengun is questionable. So all these dudes are questionable. Van Vliet is questionable. He's out. It says right here, unlikely to play. So that's one reason. Again, they played yesterday, and these guys are fully rested, and they're at home. So I like it for that reason. I cannot believe that the line is only at -4 for the Pacers. So, anyways, I like that for many reasons. Like I said, I like it. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it at that. So let's go back to this. That was the first one, Pacers money line. And then for coming over, guys, I said the favorite one that I do like. I'll share it here, and I'll share it now. So here it is. Is the Cleveland -11.5. This should not be even close. This actually should be a blowout. And I hate to say it because I'm from Chicago and I love the Bulls, but they just suck. I mean, they just honestly, they just suck. And they're one of the worst teams in the NBA right now. They're probably like fifth worst. And Cleveland is one of the best. So it's very easy. Cleveland is great, and the Bulls suck. It's that simple. But let me give you a little bit of background here. Giddey is questionable. Lonzo Ball is questionable. Kobe White, more than likely, is playing, but he's questionable. These guys have a full squad. They're rested. I did my research. It's not just because one team is, I believe that Cleveland is the best. It's not like that. I do the research. So let me go back in here. Anyways, I don't think I need to get into it. It's just very simple. The Cleveland is good and Bulls suck. It should be just that simple, but I'll give you the stats real quick. Bulls cover spreads here. Bulls do not. Then we got all these dudes are questionable for the Bulls. The line shifted. It started at a minus 11.5, actually. Now it's at a minus 12.5. So it's still shifted. 73% of the money's coming in. They're projected to win by 12. That's just professional projections. Here's a big analysis, which I'm not going to get into. And that's it. It's very simple. So that's the favorite one I got, guys. I looked this up last night. I liked it, and I took it, and I'll stick with it. So I did buy back a few points because I think the line is now 13.5 or something like that. Let me take a look. Let me see what the line is at right now. Oh, it's not loading for me. All right, it's not loading for me. So whatever the line is now, I think it was like minus 13 or something like that. I don't know. But I like it, minus 11. So then for the people that followed me over here, I'm going to give you guys the props as well. It's right here, LeBron James for 20 points, Trey Murphy the third for 15, Donovan Mitchell for 20. So that brings those odds down for, yeah, thanks, Fernando. So Fernando says it's minus 12.5. I like it at 11.5. I was trying to parlay it with something else, but I'm not going to do all that. I've been burned the last 3 or 4 days where I'll have an awesome game and then the other team fucks it up. So I'm going to do my best not to parlay things together as much as I can. So sometimes you just can't find nothing else to parlay it with. So that's why I do those parlays like that. But like, for example, I'll give you guys this one too. So this is an example. The Lakers, I love the Lakers today. They should beat the shit out of the Pelicans, to be honest, but I don't like the spread. So the only way I can figure how to do this where I can get them at the money line to win is to parlay it with an awesome team like the Cavaliers, so the minus 5.5. Now that doesn't go to say that the Cavaliers can shit the bed and then we're screwed, you know what I mean? But that's the reason I do these two like parlays. But then sometimes that burns me also because one team will do awesome and then the other team just shits the bed. So it is what it is, guys. So, anyways, I like the Pacers. I love the Cavaliers, like I just said. And then I'm going to give you guys the over-unders. These are not our final plays. These are just strong stats. So you guys want to take a screenshot of this. These are not the final plays. This is just where you would start your research if you wanted to look at over-unders. Because these are the top of the top plays, I guess you could say. And then I'll give you guys the props. The first one is, again, James, 20 points. Trey Murphy, 15. Donovan Mitchell, 15. And then I had Brook Lopez, 10 points. Russell I don't know if that's how you say it. Zachary, 10 points. And then Brunson, 20 points. I also had these guys down here. That's an old slip. I don't know what happened to these guys. I had some Clippers players, which they're in my email, which I'm not going to try to look it up right now. But there's no alt lines yet. So I have to wait for FanDuel to drop the alt lines, and then I'm going to go and put those in. But it was, I think it was Brunson. Let me see if I can actually look it up. Something was wrong with my internet. So let me see if I can look it up, and I can post it right in here. So let's take a look. All right, cool. I was able to bring it up. So these are the other 4 players that I'm going to go with. But again, there's no alt lines available. So what that means is right now this line is at 8. This line is at 12. This line is like 21 or something like that. And then this one's like 7.5. Either way, like I said, there's no alt lines available, but I already have it in my email to remind me to take a look at it right before the game starts and then drop them in there. I don't know what I'm going to go with, which ones are going to be solid or not as far as the odds and stuff, but that's what I'm going with. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate everybody that's here. If you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe. We're growing this channel. It's almost 1,200 people that have subscribed to YouTube. I'm actually trying to grow YouTube a lot more than I am for TikTok. So I appreciate everybody that's here all the time. And if you haven't done so, guys, go to the link in the description, click on free, and that way you get all the alerts on your phone and your email. And also click on this little play button right here. Or actually, you're already on YouTube, so just click on subscribe. And if you're on, what is this? If you're on Twitch, go to my link in my description and click on this little play button. and then you can get subscribed over there. Also, the 1-day pass is only $20. If you guys never had VIP, you want to check that out. Otherwise, get on the Discord. It's very cheap. It's only $10, and we have a lot of people in there. And we're also sharing stuff all the time. And finally, is the True Edge Pro. Is right here. These basically, let me give you this example. Look at this team right here, or this game. So it literally gives you all the entire breakdown for the game. So I'm not going to get into all the details. I'll just give you a real quick breakdown of what you get. So this is all the head-to-head stuff against the spread, all the injuries, all the line moves, what the projections are, and what the analysis is. And you can see it literally goes through every single game. And you get that on your email every morning. So if you guys don't want to like do your individual research, we do the research for you, and we could just give it to you. Now, this is not our plays. This is just the information, but it stands out to you. Once you start learning how to read this stuff, it actually stands out to you. Like, okay, there's a shitload of injuries right here. The Rockets played yesterday. These whatever. Long story short, that's in the link in the description right here under True Edge Pro. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let's have another good winning day. I shared with you guys more plays than I thought I was today, but I hope you guys enjoy that, and let's have another green day. Thank you. Have a good day.